Fresh off the success of the Four Nations face-off, the league is going big again. 90,000 people expected at Ohio Stadium tomorrow to see the Columbus Blue Jackets take on the Detroit Red Wings in a Stadium Series game. You can see it right here on ESPN, 6 Eastern. We now welcome in Blue Jackets star defenseman Zach Werenski. And Zach, you're a Michigan man, born and raised in Grosse Pointe. As a Wolverine sophomore, you had a 2-goal game at Ohio State. What do you think it's going to be like to play in the horseshoe right now as you stand on the ice?
Yeah, obviously it's a little bit different being a Michigan guy, but it's an incredible venue. It's been awesome so far today. Just really looking forward to tomorrow. I think all the fans here at the stadium is going to be full, and it's going to be rocking, so I'm excited for it.
We see families, couples behind you. We saw you a few minutes ago skating on the ice with your nephew, Henry, who's 5 months old. What's it like to share this experience with him and your family?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, family's a big reason why we're all here, and I think just sharing this moment with them, this experience is, like I said, it's what it's all about.
Quite a month for you. You were a big part of the highly successful Four Nations face-off. The U.S. team came up just short in the final, but you led all the skaters with 6 points in the tournament. You know, Mark Messier said the gap is closed between the U.S. and Canada when it comes to talent. How do you view it?
Yeah, I'd say that's, probably right. I think in years past, Canada's definitely had our number. Obviously, they've won a lot of the best tournaments as of late, but I feel like in that tournament we showed that we can hang right there with Canada, and the series is 1-1, right? And unfortunately, we lost the last game, but it's a 1-1 series, and we would have loved to have a third game, but I think the gap's definitely closed.
And let's go with the atmosphere here, too, right? You know, the first matchup in Montreal, where you beat Canada, then for the championship in Boston. Describe the atmosphere, and what was that like?
Yeah, it was incredible. I've tried to describe it to people, and it's hard to put into words, to be honest. The game in Montreal was insane, playing kind of the bad guys there as the Americans, and then going to TD Garden. I think after those fights and the physicality and the big win we had there, I think it just ramped everything up. And when we got to Boston, the support we had, that the Americans had, yeah, it was great for the sport of hockey, great for American hockey, and we would have liked to get the last game, but I think it just grew the game so much, that tournament.
Do you have one moment where, during this tournament, where you're like, wow, this is unbelievable? Do you have a favorite moment from it?
I think the 3 fights to start the game against Canada was pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I've never seen that before in person, so that was pretty cool. But I think when I was in the tunnel for the last game against Canada in Boston, they were doing some miracle, pump-up video, and I could hear it from the tunnel. I could hear the crowd chanting USA. And I had chills. And
your American team drew inspiration from your former Blue Jackets teammate, U.S. player Johnny Gaudreau. What did it mean to the team to keep his memory alive and have his father Guy around?
Yeah, it was awesome having Guy there. A lot of guys were super close with John throughout the years, whether it was in the NHL or World Championships, World Juniors. A ton of guys on that team played with him and knew him very well. And just to have his family around, he's a guy that would have been on that team, so we wanted to honor him the best way we could. I think one of the coolest parts as well was that final game when the crowd was chanting Johnny Hockey. I think that just speaks volumes to how much he impacted the game.
Really well done. And we started this interview talking about family. Let's continue. After the Gaudreau brothers passing, the Blue Jackets had to somehow play a season, and you guys currently have the final wild card spot. What's been the key in staying together and finding success?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just said it. We're just staying together. We're playing as a group. It's one of the closest teams I've been on. Everyone just has that collective buy-in right now. No one's, cheating for offense or cheating for points. Everyone's just playing the right way. We're having fun coming to the rink. We're having fun playing for each other. And I feel like when you do that, it's contagious, right? But we're just, we're just plugging along. We're working hard. We're sticking to our system. And like I said, it's just a lot of fun coming to the rink right now. You've been great. Stay healthy. We appreciate you joining us on SportsCenter. Good luck tomorrow on the shoe and have some fun. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.